The LEM Mighty Bite Grinder. This is great for home use. I use this a couple, 3 times a year. And so for how much I use it, it works great. Obviously, if you're grinding every week, every day, there are more industrial size made by LEM. But for your average homeowner who does this just a couple, 3 times a year, the Mighty Bite is perfect. There are 2 different applications. The first one is stuffing. You can stuff sausage casings or brat casings with this. The primary use that I use it for is grinding. It comes with 3 different size blades. The first one is a very, very rough cut. This one, though, is to kind of get it from the cubed into more of the type of protein that we're used to. And then, of course, the fine grind, which is the consistency that we're all used to seeing at the grocery store. A really important feature is the foot pedal. You can turn on and off the grinder just by stepping on the foot pedal, and I'll show you that. But it is great because then it allows you to be hands-free to manipulate the machine and the protein with both sets of hands versus trying to fiddle with stuff with one hand. And so the foot pedal is a really nice feature.
One pro tip when you are getting ready to use your grinder, make sure that the auger, the blade, and the discs you're going to use are fresh out of the freezer. It helps keep the protein intact and it just keeps it from clogging up. You can see it's super easy to get it going. You just put in the auger, it seats itself, the blade, and there's a slot for the discs so you know it's properly aligned. And you just grab the nut and you tighten everything down and you're ready to go. Like I said, that foot pedal is magic. Get to feed the protein. And when you're done, unplug for safety, remove it, and then use that fine cut disc to do the final grind. It's just that simple. And you'll see the difference here between the second grind and that first grind and that consistency of protein that we're all used to seeing for burgers and brats and everything else that we use it with. When I get done with this, what I like to do is I kind of do a little pre-clean. I take everything out and set it in the sink all ready to soak for cleanup here in a little bit. So I just take off the retaining bolt, the disc, the blade, and then the auger, and also kind of remove any extra protein that's still inside of the feeder tube. And that's it, man. When I'm ready to start cleaning up, I just take off the tray, just undo that little bolt that holds the feeder tube on, throw that in the sink, and boom, done. After a little elbow grease, putting it back together is super simple. You just put the feeder tube back in, cinch it down, put back on the tray, and I reinstall pretty much all the pieces that it allows me to, just so there's not loose stuff hanging around in my pantry. And after it's put back together, I actually did something a little unique. I cut out a piece of cardboard to set up top to put the remaining discs and the plunger just for storage purposes.